Let's see. Krishna Avananda Prabhu, you want to go and start introducing Maharaj for a minute? Then Maharaj can start on this beautiful topic.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my respectful obeisances
Haribol, Haribol.
for your valuable time association. Hope to see you soon. You said July end or August? Which month you said?
Last Sunday of July.
Oh. Okay, glad to see them. Okay. His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj is senior disciple of His Holiness Jagannath Maharaj. So very fortunate. And Maharaj is giving, is preaching widely, especially in India and also all over the world. India mainly concentrated, Mayapur Dham and Assam. And tribal preaching is more rampant than other preachings. Book distribution, Sankirtan, so many events, so many activities, transcendental activities Maharaj is heading. So we're really fortunate today to have his association, to hear from him attentively, especially Lord Jagannath's Anavasar period. And we should try to follow it. After hearing it, yeah, nice. But after that, we don't follow, and which is not a good thing. So after hearing, we should try to follow. Thank you. Thank you.
One good thing with Jagannath is you don't have to follow anything. Only one thing you have to follow, that you have to eat a lot of prasadam. If that one thing you follow, then Jagannath is happy. Very good. I'll start now speaking.
Yes, Maharaj.
Yeah. Thank you.
Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namam Vishnupadaya Krishnaprasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamine iti namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirbhisesa Sunnabadi Paschata Desatarine Vansha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu Bhavacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Nilachala Nivasaya Nityaya Paramatmane Balabhadra Subhadra Bhyang Jagannathaya Te Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam Karoti Vachalang Pangulang Haite Giring Jatkripat Amahang Bande Paramananda Madhavam Sri Guru Dinatarinam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. So we just celebrated Snan Purnima yesterday. Snan Purnima, as all of you know, the appearance day of Lord Jagannath. On Puri, we call it Devasnan Purnima. Devasnan Purnima. So this is very special occasion. So where Jagannath comes out of the temple. I read somewhere they come to Snan Mandap where they put very thin and simple samyana, almost open. The reason is from Antarik, from space, the demigods also can take darshan of this Abhishek. The celebration of Snan Purnima, that is that the birthday of appearance day of Lord Jagannath. And in regards to following strictly rules, I would like to say, what rules will you follow for Jagannath? Krishna appearance day, all of you do fasting up to midnight. Gauranga Mahaprabhu's appearance day, all of you do fasting up to evening. And Narasingha Chaturdashi, you fasting up to evening. Ram Navami, you are fasting up to noon. So yesterday was appearance of Lord Jagannath. How many of you are fasting? I am sure none of you are fasting. Because there is no such rule for fasting. Jagannath is very merciful. Rath Yatra no fasting. The appearance no fasting. Only the austerity one has to do for Jagannath, eating and eating and eating. So, the Supreme Personality of Godhead has unlimited form. Unlimited Anadi Ananta Rupam. So Anadi, from time immemorial, Lord has manifested himself in unlimited forms to release unlimited rasas and bhavas. So among the unlimited form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the specific form, Jagannath, is very unique. Very unique in the sense, Lord Jagannath is very much in this form. Lord is very much meant for the fallen living entities. Very merciful and eagerly waiting how to deliver the living and fallen living entities as much as easiest way. As much as easiest way. That is why he manifested at the request of Lord Brahma. We requested, Lord, please do something how these fallen living entities will be delivered. So I have made many processes. They take up all this process, they will come back to me. But Brahma said, but these fallen souls are not able to take any process. So okay, I will come down. You do tapasya in Brahmagiri. There is a place where Brahma landed and did tapasya near Puri, where Alarnath temple is there. So the Brahma invoked, he invited the Lord in this form specifically for most fallen living entities. Those are hopeless. Those are not used for anything. They are not capable of doing anything. And Jagannath came, spreading his net in so many different ways that people cannot afford not to go back to Godhead. They cannot afford not to go back to Godhead. They will be forced. He's so magnanimous. If you read, I have a book written, Mystery of Rath Yatra. There is one article, the magnanimity of Jagannath. In so many ways, Lord is simply eagerly waiting how to bring us back to Godhead. For that Lord Jagannath, one of that magnanimities, he comes out of the temple, as all of you know, in all over the world, all over India. There is no temple where the main deity comes out of the altar. But Jagannath, he comes out of the altar on two occasions. One is a Snan Purnima day, and next he will come on Rath Yatra day. So he will come out of the altar. The main deity, never all over South India, North India, nowhere the main deity comes out of the temple, and he comes out of the temple. And one more interesting thing is, all other deities, even Tirupati, wherever they come out of the temple sitting on the head of the priest or sitting on a palanquin. But Lord Jagannath, he is so eager to deliver us. He is running, he is walking. Lord Jagannath, he walks out of the temple. Jagannath is not carried out of the temple. He walks out of the temple. That's why Jagannath coming to Snan Mandapa or Jagannath coming to chariot is known as Pahandi Vijay. You must have heard Chaitanya Charitamrita says Pandu Vijay. That is Pahandi Vijay. Pandu Vijay comes from Pahandi Vijay. And Pahandi Vijay comes from the Oriya word Pahunda. Pahunda means step. Every step, he puts steps, one step forward, one step forward. It's called Pahunda. So from Pahunda, this Pahandi Vijay comes. Jagannath, if any of you have been to Puri, you must have seen that how they bring Jagannath. They practically drag him on the ground. They put him on the ground. They put a rope at the bottom, pulling forward, rope at the top, pulling backward. And some people would be there. There's a rope around his waist. They'll be raising and dragging him. So this is called Pahandi Vijay. So he comes Pahandi Vijay. There are two kinds of Pahandi Vijay. One is Goti Pahandi, another is Dhadi Pahandi. Goti Pahandi means the deity will come one. At one time, one deity will come to Snan Mandap. Then another deity will come. Then another deity will come. The Dhadi Pahandi means they will come together in a line. So in this way, the deities comes and they go back under. Then they don't go back to altar. They came out of the altar yesterday. Then they don't go back to altar. In front of the Garbhagriha, there is that gate is called Kolaghat. Kolaghat gate, Dwara, Kolaghat Dwara. So in front of that Kolaghat Dwara, there is a space. So they close by bamboo chatai. Temporarily, they prepare that place to keep these deities for 15 days, called Anavasara. 15 days Anavasara. So what is this Anavasara? All of us will know the Lord is exhibiting fever pastimes. Why? Why these fever pastimes? So there are different reasons that I have observed. One reason is Lord goes to fever pastimes so that his devotees can serve, render intimate service to the Lord. Because when you are healthy, many people come, they look after you, they develop relationship. But when you are sick, only a close circle people, family people, they serve. So that is one reason why he is exhibiting these fever pastimes. The another reason is Lord gives us all these 15 days specially to Mother Lakshmi Devi. Throughout the year, Lord giving darshan to his devotees. Daytime, Lord gives darshan to Martyalokabasis. When temple closes, then all Sargalokabasis, they come, and Lord gives darshan to them. And where is the time for Lakshmi Devi? So it is very, very important. That's why Lord fixed once a year, these 15 days, exclusively only for Lakshmi Devi. So that is one reason also. Then another reason is sometimes Lord gives, Lord, he hide himself, doesn't give his darshan to his devotee. Why? Because he want to develop a special mood, bhava. That's called viraha bhava, vipralamba bhava, within the heart of the devotees. Viraha, vipralamba, in loving matters, there are two things. One is union, another is separation. Union is milan, separation is viraha. So, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Jagannath Puri, these 15 days, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would feel so much separation from the Lord. So he would not stay in Puri. he would leave Puri and he'd go to where? He'd go to Alarnath, stay for 15 days there. Then when he comes back, the first darshan called Navajovana Besa. So the Lord has introduced this viraha or vipralamba for a specific purpose. Because in the subject matter of loving affairs, the separation is greater than the union. When union, you are united with a lovable personality, you serve directly, you enjoy. But when your lovable personality, you are separated from him, he goes away from you, then you become more intimately connected to him, because day and night you will be thinking about him in separation. You will be thinking about in separation more than you would think about him in union. So that is one factor why the separation, viraha, vipralamba, is so important. And the second point also, Lord Ramchandra, he described to Sita Devi, Mother Sita, when they were in Navadip, there is an island called Madhudrumadip. One day Ramchandra was sitting and Mother Sita was making flower garlands. Ramchandra was looking, Navadip Dham, very beautiful, and he's smiling. Mother Sita said, why are you smiling? For nothing. Then Ramchandra said, no, this is Navadip Dham. My abode in Kali Yuga, I'll come here. Just like now, I am roaming in forest, but you are with me. But in Kali Yuga, when I'll come, I'll take sannyas. I'll go from village to village. Now I'm going from forest to forest. Kali Yuga, I'll take sannyas, go village to village. The difference will be you are traveling with me now. The Kali Yuga, when I will come, because I take sannyas, I will not take you with me. I will be traveling alone. For this purpose, my mother will cry, my wife will cry. Then Mother Sita asked, if you from now, you know that you are going to take sannyas in Kali Yuga, then why should you marry? You should not marry. Why you give hard time? Why you make your mother to cry? Why you make your wife to cry? But you should not marry. That time Lord Ramchandra, he revealed the secret of separation, for which Lord Krishna, he appeared as Gauranga to release that kind of sentiment mood that Srimati Radharani, she was experiencing in separation from Krishna, and Krishna wanted to release that, so he came as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. But Lord Ramchandra, he has revealed long before the importance of this separation. That time Lord Ramchandra, he has revealed to Sita Devi that what is the importance of the separation. So he told Sita Devi, when devotees are with Krishna, or somebody is with his lovable personality, he enjoys a lot. But when there is separation, after separation, when there will be union, that enjoyment is 100 times more than the enjoyment he was having before separation. So after separation, is 100 times more. So Lord, he wants to give the special, a special mercy. So his devotee can get 100 times greater pleasure by uniting himself with God after some separation. So this truth was revealed to Sita Devi and Tritiya Yuga by Lord Ramchandra. So that is another reason why Jagannath, he hide himself, or he keeps in seclusion. The devotee cannot see. And when after 15 days, going through the separation for 15 days, devotees would be eagerly waiting to see that form, and he'll come out with very blissful, colorful, Navajovana base. Navajovana base. And devotees really, I have seen how they express their sentiment, that how he looks like, many all kinds of things. The Puri people, they speak when they get the first darshan of Lord Jagannath after this Navajovana base. So this is another one reason. And of course, the reason that visible to everybody, that is this 15 days, the Daitapatis, what they do, there is a wooden form of the Lord Daru Brahma, but that wooden form is covered by many layers of cloths, many layers of cloth. So I have written one new book. It has not reached USA yet. I think this time when I come, I'll bring. The book is in Sri Mandir. You must have seen the book published by Sri Jagannath. Different pastimes of Lord Jagannath, Sri Kshetra, everything about Jagannath Puri. And this book has been published Sri Mandir. The devotees, they go to see Jagannath, but whole temple, they don't know what is what. In Jagannath temple, every temple has a history. Every stone, every tree, every step, every mandap, so many things are there to know. This book describes everything. Sri Jagannath, what Jagannath eats, how many times he eats, all everything. There I have described all these things in more elaborately. There's 15 days, the Daitapatis, that is also written. First 2 days what they do, next 3 days what they do, next 4 days what they do. They wrap with different color of cloths, contemplating the body of the Lord that they are making, that the bone, one layer of white cloth, bone, a red cloth, there is blood, like this, the flesh, layer by layer they will do, and then they'll make skin, then hair. Times he does not eat any rice. He'll eat only some milk products and some medicines, herbs, herb medicines. And one interesting thing happens there. That inside the temple where Lord Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Sudarshan there, and they offer food to Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. Interesting, all these Daitapatis, they sit along with Jagannath. Then whatever Jagannath is eating, they eat together with Jagannath, inside Jagannath room. Not only that, they eat, then they leave all the remnants there also. For 15 days, nothing can come out of that room where Jagannath's deities are there. For 15 days, everything, no prasad will come. So after that, the prasad will come. But I have seen the prasad will come, only the prasad will come. Then I have seen this prasad very fresh. One of my niece, she married to one Daitapati's house. Once she gave me the prasad, so tasty, celestial. Celestial. But everything is very fresh. So it's like that very interestingly. So that's, you see, Lord Jagannath's Sanskriti is very strange. It's very strict one way. Rules, regulations, cleanliness, only top class Brahmanas can oversee this, that, all these things happens. And same time also, what is happening? The tribals, untouchable people, no rules, regulations, and they're eating inside the temple room, leaving the remnants there also. So in this way, the two extreme things happens. The extremes, very strict and very liberal also for his devotees, because the tribal peoples are his family members. He considers tribals as his family members. Vishwabas was tribal, initially worshipping Lord Jagannath. That's why we have started this ISKCON Tribal Care Initiative, taking care of the tribals who are neglected by everybody. But they're cared by Lord Jagannath. They're loved by Lord Jagannath. So it's very, very important for all of us to take care of the tribals because of this philosophy. And also same time, it's not only philosophy, limited to philosophy. It is big risk now how long our Sanatan Dharma will exist in India or on this earthly planet. This has become a big challenge also. If tribal people are not taken care of nicely and they get converted to all other religions, that is also a big danger. So I think Jagannath Sanskriti, Sanatan Dharma, Lord Jagannath has established this principle of caring. So Sanatan Dharma has a lot to do in taking care of these tribal people. So in this way, there are different reasons. I explained why this Anavasara, 15 days, not going on seclusion. So also, there's a concept they say which is not visible to ordinary people. There are some special pastimes goes on there inside, which is not specific, which is not manifest to everybody. I'll tell one pastime because I have told I cannot give a long lecture today. I have another program. Today in one house, one deity was installed. So I have come there for a program. But because last time I missed, I could not give class. And I thought this time I should not miss, at least for some time. Through Zoom, I can associate with all of you. So the pastime is like this. What is going on, which is not visible to us. So once one tantric, very famous tantric, came from North India. His name is Dardabandasa. His name is Karmam Giri. He was worshipper of Shiva, Karmameshwar. So he came to know from scriptures the Supreme Personal Godhead has manifested in Puri in the form of Jagannath, and he will take darshan, he will get liberation. So he came with great eagerness. That was the time when this Anavasara time, 15 days, fever pastime was going on. So he wanted to take darshan of the deities. But the Panda, Puri Panda said, no, priest said, no, now is fever pastimes. Lord having fever, you can't take darshan. He became very upset. What nonsense are you talking? How Lord can have fever? He's God. I don't believe you people are cheating. So many people that deprived of darshan of Lord Jagannath, they're simply cheating. You must open the door. I am take darshan. It is very powerful. Tantric. The Panda said, we have no problem. You go, you get permission from the king, then we will open the door. Then the Tantric went to one place called Khurdha. That was the capital that time. King used to live there. Then when he went there, he told the king that your Pandas kept the door closed, all false, stupid things. Nothing special going there, saying some special pastime, nothing special is happening there. They are simply closing the door. Then king said, no. Traditionally, for many generations this is happening. How can I stop? Something must be happening, going on there. No, you come with me. I'll show you nothing is going on there. You can all go take darshan of Lord Jagannath. And king said, okay, let us go. The Tantric, then he climbed a tree And with the power of his tantra, he started to fly in the sky. So the king came by horse, and the tantric came in advance, climbing on a tree, came to Puri. So how he entered inside the temple? What he did, he took the form of a bumblebee. Bumblebee. So then when he went in that bumblebee form, when he went inside, he could not see any deity. Jagannath Baladev said the deities are not there. There's one beautiful Devi. She was standing on top of a lotus flower, and she was laughing and laughing and laughing. Very beautiful. This tantric was not attracted towards the beauty of this Devi, but because he had taken the form of a bumblebee, he got attracted towards the smell of the lotus flower. So being attracted by that, then he went inside this lotus flower. When he went inside the lotus flower, the lotus flower started to close, gradually closing. The lotus flower closed. The bumblebee could not breathe. The Karmamgiri Tantric could not breathe. He suffocated, about to die. Then he prayed to Karmameswar Mahadev, Lord Jagannath, please save me, save me. Then the lotus flower opened. So he came out of lotus flower. Then he realized, oh, so I now survived. He went back to the tree. And he's thinking what to do. Somehow I have to prove. I invited this king, I have to prove. And there is nothing going on there. But I saw these strange things. Anyway, I'll try once more. Because I took the bumblebee form. I got attracted to this smell of lotus flower. Now I will go in a human form. So he went there, but Tantric, no, they can take any form. So he became invisible to people. So sometime when the door opened, went inside. But this time when he went, previous time he saw the only one lady there. This time he saw 8 ladies, Mahadevis, Shaktis. They're all very beautiful, standing on each and one lotus flowers, and they're laughing and laughing and laughing at him. So he got very scared this time. What is happening? So immediately he left. He came out of the temple. He was waiting out of the temple. Then king came. King asked, so let us go. You brought me, you said that you will show me. Lord Jagannath said, nothing is happening special there. So you take me. Then this Karmamgiri, he explained everything to the king. He said, all these things happen. Now I have realized how powerful is Lord Jagannath. So I did big mistake, great aparad. So you please allow me. I'll stay in Puri and I'll leave my body here. So since then, Karmamgiri, his tantric stayed in Puri. He established a Shiva temple, Karmameswar Mahadev. That Karmameswar Mahadev temple is still there. Lord Shiva is worshipped there in form of Karmameswar Mahadev. So like this, the Anavasa subject matter, very interesting. Of course, Supreme Personality of Godhead is interesting in every respect. In every respect, he is very wonderful. His darshan is wonderful. Lack of his darshan is wonderful. He is wonderful in beautiful form. He is wonderful without his form. In every respect, he is wonderful. He is beautiful. Lord Jagannath is Krishna. Krishna, we understand, very beautiful. Playing on flute, standing on 3-fold bent. Very beautiful. But Jagannath looks different. Jagannath looks very different. big eyes, black face, no hand, no leg. But still, people enjoy. He has no hand. They call him Padma Hasta, no leg, Padma Pada, Padma Mukha, black face, Padma Mukha. That is the Lord. In every respect, is very interesting, very attractive, very beautiful, because he is everything, all opposite characteristics are present in the absolute truth, supreme personality of Godhead. So in every respect, he is great, and we should surrender to him, supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna. He appeared in this Kali Yuga in two forms. One is Jagannath form, one is Gauranga form. In Jagannath form, he is Bhagavan. In Gauranga form, he is Bhakta. And in Jagannath form, he is sitting there, extending his hand forward, stretched hand forward, asking everybody, please come, I'll embrace. And same Krishna also came in Gaurang form, raising his hands. One stretching his hands, another raising his hand, raising hand, surrendering, and stretching hand, accepting. The Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Jagannath Puri, he came in two forms for showing us two different kinds of pastimes. So we are all blessed. We are serving the Lord there in the Rath Yatra. You had a snan. You had the wedding of the Lord yesterday.
Yes, Maharaj. And we did Goti Pahandi while bringing the Utsav deities, as you mentioned, Goti Pahandi, and we did Dhari Pahandi on the way back. We just took them in a line. So yesterday we followed that. Yes, we did Snan Yatra, and today Lord Jagannath is not giving darshan, so he's not providing us avsar to see the Lord. And you touched on so many beautiful topics, Maharaj. Thank you.
Okay, so I take leave now.
Maharaj, a few 2 minutes maybe. Anyone have any questions as part of this 2024 Jagannath Shravan Festival? This topic is very close to what we are doing right now. Lord Jagannath will not give darshan for 2 weeks, as Maharaj mentioned. Any quick questions? Amritanand Prabhu has raised a hand, and maybe there is one more question. Amritanand Prabhu, please go ahead.
Thank you, Jagannath Prabhu. Thank you very much, Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisance, all Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Maharaj. Such a sweet class. Maharaj, my question actually was asked by one of our Sunday school child many years ago. During this season of Snana Yatra and Bhagwan falls ill. So the child asked that, if he's ill, he had a bath, then does Jagannath sneeze? And if he sneezes, what comes out? Like when we sneeze, there's germs. That's why we tell to cover our mouth. So I found that an interesting question, Maharaj. Is there anything in the Shastras about Lord Jagannath sneezing? And if at all, then what is it? Is it germs or something else?
No, I don't know. Jagannath sneezing pastimes. Hey, So I have never heard like that. But definitely when he sneezes, no germs comes, because Jagannath said that fever is getting not because some mosquito biting, typhoid fever, dengue fever. He's not covered. So I just explained that fever pastimes. Hey, says. My battery is going to finish quickly. I just explained how Jagannath fever has so many things behind it. So that's why they say, I asked Jagannath fever is fever lila. Joro lila. If Jagannath happens, that is lila. If that fever happens to us, we get a kila. And that is very difficult for our life also. So that is difference. Even if Jagannath sneezes, and that will be definitely not with any germs, because he does not get fever because of any virus. No viral fever. So it's like that. Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Maharaj, thank you, Prabhu. Prem Kishore Prabhu, you have a question, and then Prem Sarovar Radha, you have another question. Prem Kishore Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Guru, Hare Krishna Maharaj. It was wonderful knowing many stories. Yesterday, while we were serving the Lordships, we ended up with the Hathivesha avatar. So, is there any pastime with the Hathivesha avatar, Guru Maharaj?
Yeah, Hathivesha Gajavesh pastime is there. All of you know this pastime. The Ganapati and Ganesh Bhakta came. Prabhu can tell you, Hema Jagannath Prabhu, these very common pastimes. All of Orissa people know this.
Okay. Sorry.
They not
Yeah.
Ganapati, because Jagannath is Krishna. Je Jathamang Prapadante Tang Tatheo Bhajamyam. He has a desire to see Lord in Ganesh form. Lord Jagannath, he exhibited that form that day.
Thank you, Prabhu. Prem Sarvaradha, you have a question?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandapat Pranam. Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath.
Maharaj, I had a question from one of my friends, devotee friend. They were asking, like, we follow on a Bashar period and Jagannath doesn't give darshan. So what happens for Patita Pavan in the Puri? Like, we have Patita Pavan deities whom everybody can take darshan. So we have Patita Pavan Mangala Arati for everybody. No, everybody can take darshan who can come enter inside. So those days, those 14 days, like, do we follow, like, what do we do for Patita Pavanji?
No form of Jagannath you can see.
Okay.
Even if in Orissa, in a restaurant, Dukkan, wherever they have Jagannath form, they all cover Jagannath. And what they do, where they put the bamboo chatai, so outside chatai, they put on canvas painting of Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, but that also not in Jagannath form. Some different, like some other form, they put a painting, then they worship or whatever they do that. Okay, unfortunately, my telephone battery is going to finish now.
Okay, Maharaj. Maharaj. Thank you so much, Maharaj. It was awesome. It was just a very sweet pastime, Maharaj. Prabhu, you want to add anything before I want to thank Maharaj?
Maharaj, you may want to give us another week, different week, Maharaj, for your visit here to Central New Jersey, because that Sunday booked actually. We just booked this week. Another speaker is coming, July 20th, the last Sunday. Can just please kindly, that will be.
We can discuss.
Yeah, thank you, Maharaj.
We have started one project. Hatalaksha Gita Lekhana Mahajagya. We want to engage 1 crore people writing Bhagavad Gita. But that is going on in India very nicely. I was in Australia very nicely. So my purpose of this visit to America is to introduce people, engaging them writing Bhagavad Gita. So we are preparing, we'll be giving one Gita with slokas, one empty diary, and requesting devotees every day write 2 verses. When it is completed, you can have in your house Sohasta Likhita Bhagavad Gita. So when I go this time, I'll explain to you more detail about this project.
Yes, Maharaj. I'm in touch with Nanda Kumar Prabhu. Yeah.
He's
got to receive your books. Yeah. For Gita, writing Gita. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj.
Kripa Sindhu Bhevacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo
Vaishnavi Namaha.
Okay. Thank you very much for all of you for joining and giving your association. Please join us today evening for Sunday Feast program. Starting at 5:30. Special speaker is Grace Mukunda Datta Prabhu. Will be speaking. 6:30 to 7:30 is the class. So please join. And next Saturday, June 29th, Lord Jagannath Radha Yatra in Atlantic City. A special guest, His Holiness Devamrita Swami Maharaj and Vishnu Gada Prabhu and many other senior disciples of Sri Prabhupada are coming. Please join. We have lots of services for that. In cooking service will start 4:30, 5 o'clock on that Saturday morning. And prasadam serving will start at 2 p.m. there at Boardwalk. Chariot setup, decoration will start around 11 a.m. at Atlantic City. So many services are there. Setup, wrap up. Please kindly help, kindly come forward. And this is our opportunity, as Maharaj already indicated, opportunity to serve. Let us try to assist Sri Prabhupada in these special festivals. So, yeah. And July 7th will be actual day Radha Yatra. We're doing everything actual day of Jagannath Puri whenever it happens. Otherwise, the Friday was the Purnima here in US, but we did a Saturday because that's when Jagannath Puri is doing. Radha Yatra, same thing. Please join for actual Radha Yatra as well. So those are the upcoming events. So thank you very much, Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakti.
Ki jai.
Jai.
Okay, we'll close the session. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.